Southern Alberta. This is the Stormbringer bringing you the PZW match of the week on Shaw Television. Here we go, a 10-person invitational battle royal that included referees, included female ring announcer Amazing Grace. We are down to the final three. Former PZW heavyweight champion, the 18-year-old kid from Australia, Zero. The kid held the belt for a cup of coffee, Tom, but the bottom line is there he goes to the top rope. Zero is a former Power Zone Wrestling heavyweight champion. We do have Adrian Walls, the two-time former heavyweight champion, the mixed martial arts expert himself, Adrian Walls. Tom, if the audience is a bit confused about Adrian Walls, try to be me, the Stormbringer. This is unbelievable. Adrian Walls has started to get cheers out of the live audience. In fact, Adrian Walls and myself will be working as a tag team on Friday, March the 13th. No small irony that it is taking place on Friday the 13th. Myself, Adrian Walls versus Rampage in Bow Island on Friday, March 13th. But here we go, a 10-person invitational battle royal, the fight for the Battle Cup trophy being held by Beautiful Bobby. An interesting story here, Tom. Beautiful Bobby should be in this 10-person battle royal. You can see here, we're down to the final three. Beautiful Bobby isn't in the ring on your television screen. In fact, Beautiful Bobby wasn't in the ring, period. Beautiful Bobby informed Commissioner Jim Dandy that he had a vacation booked at Sammy Hagar's Cabo Wabo Resort in Mexico. You can see Mattias Wild barely getting Adrian Walls off of 0-0, flying the high risk, the moonsault, clipping Mattias Wild with his feet. Zero now in firm control, the shooting star, but there is no 3 counts. He's got to get his man over the top rope. As I was saying, Tom, Beautiful Bobby is on vacation. Stone Cold refusing to participate in this matchup, refusing to put his Battle Cup trophy up on the line. So him and the trophy are partying with Sammy Hagar down in Cabo Wabo, Mexico. Zero over the top rope. Adrian Walls and Mattias Wild are the final 2 competitors left in this 10-person invitational battle royal. The Battle Cup on the line. Beautiful Bobby, whether he likes it or not, will be giving up the trophy to either Mattias Wild or mixed martial artist Adrian Walls. Look at Mattias Wild doing everything he can to get the audience behind him, get himself fired up, but he is in the ring with a monster. He is in the, look at that suplex. He is in the ring with a mechanic, a wrestling mechanic. Adrian Walls with his mixed martial arts background. Let's not forget, Adrian Walls is a 2-time former Power Zone Wrestling heavyweight champion, an incredible, incredible athlete. Adrian Walls now taking the much younger Mattias Wild into the corner, just simply trying to heave him up over the top rope. You've got to love the heart of Wild. Wild now doing all he can. You can see Wild, it has the smaller physique. You can see Wild has less experience. Look at Walls with the elbows. This is what I'm talking about, Tom. The experience of Adrian Walls, having come from the fight game, now into professional wrestling. You can see how Walls just never panics. No wasted movement, nothing extra done that is not needed. Just high impact, mechanical in the way he dissects another human being, just wearing him out. You can see Walls taking his time. There's no time limit in this match. All he has to do is wear down the younger Mattias Wild enough that he can just launch that kid over the top rope. An interesting state of affairs in the career of Mattias Wild, that I do want to point out to our audience at home. Mattias Wild is the holder of the guaranteed PZW Heavyweight Championship contract. What that means, Tom, is any time between now and WrestleBash 2009, which takes place in November, he can cash that contract in for a PZW Heavyweight Championship match. Myself, the Stormbringer, the current Power Zone Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, but you know what, I'm realistic, and there is a very strong possibility I do drop the strap sometime in the next handful of months. Either way, regardless of who the champion is, if it's myself or anybody else, Mattias Wild is guaranteed a heavyweight championship match at his discretion between now and WrestleBash 2009. Look at the forearm by Walls. Walls in firm control. No, the miss. Went for another big boot. Oh, look at that. Walls is over the top rope and out. Walls, no. Walls able to hang on to the top rope. You can see Ref Vince was right there. Mattias Wild now is out. No. Wild now able to stay in the ring. Walls now comes in. Wild, this is what I'm talking about, Tom. The athleticism of Wild. Misses the super kick. There it is. The head kick by Walls. Oh, look at that. No. Wild hangs on. Unbelievable heart out of Mattias Wild, able to hang on to the top rope, stay in the ring. How bad does this kid want it? Going toe-to-toe with the two-time heavyweight champion. The super kick barely connecting. It looks more like that caught him in the neck than anything else, Tom. But after 20 minutes of action, enough to put Walls on his back. Walls now trying to regain his senses. Wild trying to take advantage of a stunned Walls. Can Wild get Walls out? Here he goes. No, Wild out of the ring. Adrian Walls has won the Battle Cup. Is beautiful Bobby willing to give the Battle Cup up to Adrian Walls?
A staple of very old